All right, I'm going to show you a little bit about how this thing's going to work. But see, you got these guides back here in the back, right there. You can adjust them, but I've got them adjusted now to where they fit on my table. But you see, it brings the carton in, and it lines it up with a cutting guide there. So if your cartons is coming up just a little bit to the side or whatever, then as it goes, it'll push it straight in there to it, and then when it gets in the guide, it's cutting it straight. Alright, so you don't have to do anything to it. Well, I'm going to stop it for just a second and then show you. Okay, when you're not using it, it just lifts up out of the way and all this. You just fasten this onto your rail on your packer, and to fasten it to it, then just use these bolts up here and just fasten it in up there. That's the only place it's fastened to. And right here, it's got a stop. This piece here will come down and sit on the rail. Same thing over here on this side. And then you got your blade and everything inside here. So if you're not using it, then you got plenty of room for your eggs to go up underneath there and not hit nothing going through. Alright, let me see if I can get my belt turned backwards here. I like a little bit more in here. The belt looks a little loose, but the top raises up. And when the top's raised up, the cutter won't be turning. That's about it as far as installation. And two, on your guide here, because I don't know exactly how deep you're going to be going or how far it's going to be setting down, but you got some different holes there that you can raise. If it's coming in and stalling, then you can raise that guide up just a little bit or let it down, whatever you need to do to the guide. So that's about it. You can see about the position of the holes here. Let's see, I can get my tape measure. Let me come back. Let me get my tape measure and I'll measure it and tell you what it is. It's 14 inches from center of this hole that you have to drill to center of this hole right here that you have to drill for your kickstand to work and keep it the right height and all. And if you have it, if you want it to go up higher, just keep that, just move that hole to 13 or whatever. If you get too far forward with it, with the motor up front, it'll get top heavy. But yeah, I didn't want you to see all my mess in the shop. But then all you got to do is that right there, set it right back down, and then you're ready to start cutting again. I'm gonna cut these two right here and let you see what it does. And like I say, my belt is just a makeshift belt, but now I can't get it to push on through. There we go. Let me see, it's cut. It's cut in half. I got sockets in there for eggs. Cut in half. Cut in half. All right, that's about it. But when your lid's up, if you're running, somebody raises the lid up, it cuts off, so you can't get your hand down in there. And that belt, that blade is an abrasive blade. It's not a cutting blade. And it basically just, it'll burn you maybe if you touch it, but that's about it. All right, that's about it.